Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wake the hell up, turn the volume up, because we got this week's episode of the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Matt Kobold, joined by my guy, Maxwell Arthur Buckner. Max, what's going on, brother?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, baby. Nashville, Tennessee. Dude, we had some tornado warnings last night, and so
I saw a big tornado touched in Tennessee somewhere.
Yeah, in Columbia, Tennessee, about 15 miles away from us. So it was pretty close. It was pretty close. I almost had to take shelter, but everything's fine here. But you know, there's something flying around, Cole Breezy, that I want to bring up to you. Have we heard about this cicada?
Just cicadas in general.
Yeah, you know cicadas. Yeah. You've been in Indiana 17 years ago, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Every 17 years, everybody, the cicadas come out. Okay, they last for 2 weeks, and then they make babies. You know, plant them into the ground, and then they all die. That's all they do. We're having the crazy amount of cicadas that are out right now, Cobrizi. If I were to open up this window, we all would be hearing them.
Wow.
Right? It is so loud. We're walking down the street. My wife and I were taking a beautiful walk yesterday, and not only, obviously, we can hear them, but they're flying around. I had a cicada land on me.
Oh.
I was, they don't
Got nervous? Nervous?
Nah, I'm a man. I don't get wimped out by a little bug.
Okay.
It was pretty big.
It's good size.
Pretty
good
big.
Size.
But they're all over the trees. They're all on the ground. They're all on fences. They're all hatching. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see, but also pretty gross because they're not pretty to look at. They're pretty ugly.
I was not aware every 17 years. I was not aware of that.
You didn't know about this, Cole Breezy. They didn't tell you that in Mishawaka?
Mishawaka. Good fun fact for the people of the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast. That's a good one, Max.
Cole Breezy, do they have cicadas down in Denver?
Not that I know of.
No.
Not that I know of. I would be surprised.
Okay. All right. Keep your eyes open. Eyes open.
I'm looking. All
right. What's going on with you, Cole Breezy? What's going on?
Hey, not much, man. Not much. Just hanging out. Going camping this weekend. So excited for that.
Very nice.
Might have a little bit of a rainy weekend, unfortunately, but excited to go camping. Definitely just me and Kelly for this one.
Nice.
But we got a big NBA episode today, Max. I think everything we're going to talk about, pretty much all NBA today, which I don't think we've ever said that before.
Definitely not. But it is a big episode, everybody. You're going to find out why we're talking about the NBA so much today, because we have a big award that we want all of you to be voting for, and we're going to start tossing those out. Cole Breezy, do you want to do the honors and say what we're discussing today?
Today, the meat and potatoes of the episode is the 2024 Don't Tell Mama NBA's biggest douchebag of the year.
Yeah.
We got 7 candidates. That's going to be the main part of the episode. Max, can you remind us who won last year's NBA's biggest douchebag of the year?
Yes, I can. It was a fight. I thought James, I bitch slap your face Harden was going to slip in there. We had Draymond, I kick your nuts Green in there, which we'll be discussing him again.
Back seasons here.
Draymond is one of the biggest. He might be. We'll talk about Draymond in a second. but the winner of last year was Suns Out, Guns Out, Morant. All right, Cole Breezy, do you happen to know the story of what he did last year?
Multiple times of him flashing his little pistols. First time out here in Denver, Shotgun Willie's, shout out Shotgun. But he's on Instagram Live with his gun, and then another time I believe in Georgia in a vehicle flashing his gun while rapping. And then he's hosting pickup games at his house and getting in fights with teenagers, and just he got into an altercation in Indianapolis with the Pacers parking garage people, and just Ja Morant. And you know what, Max? He had a 25-game suspension to start this year, and then I don't know how many games he played, but it wasn't many before he tore that labrum.
Ooh,
so
yeah.
Ja Morant is kind of irrelevant right now.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the NBA, and always, sadly, I feel like they get the most injuries. I feel, I don't know. It's always the
NFL?
big, yeah,
NFL?
yeah. Obviously the NFL, but I feel like the big time players are always getting hurt. John Morant's a big time player,
He is.
but
He is.
we could say bad juju. That's what you get for being an idiot.
I
But
could
I never wish an injury on someone.
no,
I'm not
no,
that kind of guy.
no, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see a big redemption season from Ja Morant next year. I
Okay.
would not be surprised. I would not
Yeah.
be surprised.
Yeah.
But Max, we got our 7 candidates to talk about for this season's 2024 NBA's biggest douchebag of the year. Remind everybody how they can vote and where they can do
Yes.
that at.
Yes. First off, everyone, thank you for coming out to the Don't Tell Mama Sports
Hey,
podcast today because, hey, we
whoa,
got a great, great episode for you. Please like, comment, and subscribe, just like you
please.
all been doing.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Cobrazy, check this out. Check this number out. I can't see
Oh,
because I don't have my glasses on, but can you see that it says 1.37? Can
it
we see
does.
that?
Mm-hmm.
1.37, everybody. That's
Look out.
1,000. All right.
Look
We
out.
gained 50 subscribers in the past week. We couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Please keep bringing them in. We love to hear from you. Interesting conversations are happening. Not only can you find us here on YouTube, you can find us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcast, Instagram, X. I think I got it. All right. That's it.
Yeah. Spotify?
Did I say Spotify? I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know.
There's too many of them. There's too many of them. Just watch, subscribe, and help out everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And where specifically can they vote for this poll at?
Yes. So we're going to be tossing out this poll on YouTube. Okay. We're definitely going to have it in the discussion department. Okay. Of our channel, as well as we will be posting some clips and we'll be posting different shorts. Okay, so be ready for that. You can vote right on there with the messages, or you can definitely just do it on our platform where you will see where you can vote, where you can just click on who the biggest douchebag is. Also, I am going to post it on Instagram, so if you want to vote on Instagram, that's where you can vote. Those are the big two. Spotify, maybe. Okay, but let's go with the big two, Instagram and YouTube, all right? It's a lot of work, damn it. It's a lot of damn work.
The first candidate for the 2024 Don't Tell Mama NBA's biggest douchebag of the year is Golden State Warriors forward Draymond Green.
Oh my gosh.
He was suspended indefinitely in mid-December for nailing Phoenix Suns center Yusuf Nurkic with a spinning closed fist directly in the face while posting up. He was just posting up. Nurkic went down and stayed down for a bit. This was about a month after he put Rudy Gobert in a headlock and drug him a few feet across the floor. Now he got a 5-game suspension for that. That didn't matter. This instance is also after he stomped on Domantas Sabonis in the playoffs last season. And let's not forget when he kicked poor Steven Adams right in the fucking nuts when he was playing for the Thunder.
Ooh, that one hurt me, Cobrizi. That one hurt me.
Draymond went through counseling this season, and he remained away from the team for about a month after that Nurkic haymaker. Quote from Draymond after he hit Nurkic, I sell calls with my arms. End quote. He's a freaking flopper. Max, it's interesting that no one does anything to Draymond after these altercations. Go back and look at all these instances. No teammates are coming in throwing punches. There's no retaliation from Steven Adams or Sabonis or Gobert or even Nurkic. Nope. No for those guys went after Draymond. I think that's wild. What do you think about Draymond's candidacy here?
This Draymond not only is one of the biggest douchebags this year, but I think if we were to do in the history of the NBA, this guy might very well be in the top 5. There's a handful of them. I would like to do this one of these days. Maybe
all time.
All time. We can definitely find a bucket full of them. Okay, but frickin' Draymond, though, man, the things that he does on the court is just ridiculous. And the fact that, he gets a slap on the wrist. The NBA is just like, oh, Draymond.
5-game suspension for dragging Rudy Gobert by his fucking neck.
The heck was that? What, he might have got suspended 1 game for kicking Steven Adams in the nuts?
Maybe a
$20,000 fine, which is pocket change for them when they go up and use that money in the club.
Literally in his pocket.
Club bottle service. Also, Draymond, if you didn't see this during March Madness, he got his own commercial. So not only is he doing this shitty shit, he's doing this crap on the court, But then off the court, they're rewarding him for being such a jackass.
Yeah.
What the heck is that all about, Cole Breezy?
He's got his own podcast. He's bumping his gums a lot on there. Draymond back-to-back seasons as a candidate for the biggest douchebag in the NBA. Back-to-back seasons.
He's definitely the biggest hardhead. Poor Steven Adams with I mean, his nuts went up to his brain from that. Okay. All right. I don't know if Steven Adams used to have a deep voice. I don't know if it's going to be like that anymore.
Oh, okay, Mickey.
Yeah, I mean, Draymond Green, man, he might have my vote. He might have my vote. This guy, he pisses me off, to be honest, Cole Breezy. He really pisses me off. I can't stand the guy. I can't wait till he's out of the league. The league will be a little bit better with him gone.
The next candidate for the 2024 Don't Tell Mama NBA's biggest douchebag of the year is Minnesota Timberwolves star guard Anthony Edwards. Oof. Now, we're going to talk about Anthony Edwards a little bit later in the pod because I love what he's doing on the court.
Yeah, oh yeah. He's a stud. He's a stud.
But he was exposed in mid-December for allegedly pressuring a pregnant model that's reportedly carrying his baby to get an abortion. The model, Paige Jorday, shared screenshots of text conversations that were allegedly with Anthony Edwards. She sent him a picture of a positive pregnancy test. Quote from Edwards, "Hell nah, I can't do this." Quote from Jorday, "So now what?" Quote from Edwards, "Get an abortion, LOL." Jorday also posted a photo of a $100,000 wire transfer that she received from Anthony Edwards.
$100,000?
$100K. Edwards' current girlfriend, Janine Robel, took to Instagram the week before this news and announced that she was also pregnant.
Oh, baby.
This was a Zion Williamson situation all over again from last season's nominee. Max, what do you think about Anthony Edwards' candidacy for the biggest douchebag in the NBA?
Oh, man. It's definitely up there, Cole Breezy. Again, this doesn't affect his play, okay? Because this guy, the things that he's doing against the Nuggets right now, you freaking
We'll get into that
me?
later for sure.
Oh, my goodness. Shocker to me. But everyone, isn't it incredible that we live in a time now where this guy, I guarantee there are people that are on his side. A lot of people are on his side because getting an abortion is apparently not that big of a deal. Wow. Giving $100,000 to get an abortion, that's not a big deal. Whatever, apparently. It's amazing because it used to be where if people were going to get an abortion, it's because, sadly, the worst case scenarios, rape, incest, the mother there's a chance of her dying. Okay. Just so we're all clear for those people that are so for abortion, that's less than 1% of the population of people that get abortions. So the Anthony Edwards situation, that's a way higher percentage of people that get abortions just for the fact of, I can't deal with this. I can't do this. Okay. I'm not ready. I don't have he has the money, but some people say I don't have the money, right? So anyway, I think he's a big douchebag for doing this. You should never, anybody, any man out there, you should never tell a woman to go get an abortion, Cole Breezy. How do you feel about that?
Exactly. Get an abortion if you want, but definitely that's why he's in this category, is because he was pressuring her to do that and sent her money to do it and didn't want to own up to his own actions. So that's why he's in this category, but definitely balling on the court.
Definitely balling on the court, Cole Breezy. No doubt about that.
The next candidate for the 2024 Don't Tell Mama NBA's biggest douchebag of the year is Oklahoma City Thunder forward Josh Giddey. Giddey was under investigation this season for allegedly being involved in an improper relationship with an underage girl. The minor was reportedly a high schooler named Liv Cook, either 15 or 16 years old. While most states establish the age of consent to be 18, Oklahoma state law sets their age of consent at 16.
What? I
Giddy
did not know this. What? Okay.
Giddy is from Australia, where the age of consent is also 16.
Okay.
According to the Oklahoman, Giddy was twice ticketed for traffic violations in the Newport Beach area in July of 2022. This is reportedly where Liv Cook lives. The teenage girl and her family refused to speak or cooperate with authorities to protect their privacy. The Newport Beach Police Department's investigation concluded that Giddy did no wrong and faced no charges. The 21-year-old Giddy never missed any games or ever had a comment on the situation. Max, what do you think about everybody just zipping up on this one?
Very interesting. I guess in Oklahoma, I guess it's okay.
If she was 16, yeah.
If she was 16. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, most states it's 18. Most states
Yeah.
it's 18. This is a minor. This is a minor. She probably don't even have a driver's license yet. You know, that kind of scenario. All right. She definitely can't go get alcohol. Duh. All right. Yeah.
He barely can.
You're right. You're right about
21.
Geez, Louise. Obviously, the parents must like Josh Giddey. I don't know. Maybe he's got a good personality, or maybe he's just got the Buco Bucks. It sounds like they have the Buco Bucks too, though. If they're out in Newport Beach, Newport Beach is really nice in California. Just so we're all clear on that. So, man, this one it definitely puts you on the fence because technically he didn't do anything wrong. Apparently in Oklahoma, in our eyes, he does. You know, because like this girl's a minor. This is disgusting.
Yeah.
But apparently in Oklahoma, it's okay. So, oh my goodness, Cobrazy. I don't like the hush-hushness. I don't like being quiet. If you're so for it, you should just say, hey, the parents, hey, we like Josh. We like Josh Giddey. He's a good guy. He's good to my daughter.
Yeah.
And it's not illegal.
Yeah, I think it's red flags that everybody shushed up and no one cooperated with authorities. I don't know. I think that's interesting. Never did he have a suspension. Interesting story here, Max. Interesting story.
Definitely. Still a douchebag, Josh Giddey, in our eyes, because I still find it very gross.
This was his third season in the NBA. He averaged career lows in points per game, rebounds per game, assists per game, and steals per game. Okay.
Wow.
So all the numbers came down this year for Josh Giddey. Maybe that was affecting him. I don't know.
Sounds like it.
Next candidate for the 2024 Don't Tell Mama NBA's biggest douchebag of the year is LeBron baby back bitch James. Okay. He's in this category for his constant crying and bitching, including after the Game 2 loss to the Nuggets, where he criticized the officials and the replay center after the game instead of taking any blame, any ownership after blowing a 20-point lead and committing 15 fucking turnovers.
15?
As a team.
Yeah, okay.
Get the fuck out of here. That's the definition of a sore loser when you want to go and blame the officials. LeBron never taken any ownership, can't even shake hands after a loss, can't even shake hands. LeBron, you're in this category because you crying bitch like a little baby.
Yes. No. Baby back bitch, LeBron James. I'm telling you right now. You know what's so ironic about this is that so LeBron is complaining about the refs when LeBron, you literally get every single call.
You live
every
the line.
single call. Yes, absolutely. You're averaging 28 points per game at 40 years old or wherever the fuck, however age he is.
39.
Yeah, half of those are at the free throw line. Okay, because you flop like a dolphin that flopped down a boat. And yeah, that's you, LeBron. That is you. Oh my goodness.
That was a good dolphin noise there. Can I hear that again? That's pretty good right there.
Thanks. I definitely worked on it before the show. Dude,
did you?
I have some flopping videos as you're going to see right here, everyone. But LeBron, not only do you get those calls when you're flopping, but how often you travel and the referees say nothing. You can take literally 7 steps. It's on YouTube, everybody. Everyone has seen it. You can
7.
take 7 steps and they
Wow.
won't call it.
Whoa.
And you're gonna bitch and moan over losing, basically? Stop it. Stop it. I'm tired of LeBron James, man. I'm tired of his bitching and his moaning.
Mhm.
That's why he is an NBA's biggest douchebag this year, Cole Breezy. Oh my gosh.
The next candidate for the 2024 Don't Tell Mama NBA's biggest douchebag of the year is LeBron's teammate, forward Anthony Davis. Max, Michael Porter Jr. hit him like it was a pillow fight, and he went down like he got sniped from the balcony, laying fucking face down on the floor, okay? I brought it up last week, but this little kitchen where we're living right now, Kelly and I will be making a meal in the kitchen, and I'll turn around, maybe go to throw something away, and I'll bump her harder than what Anthony Davis got hit from Michael Porter Jr. And guess what? She goes back to what she's doing. She's fine. Anthony Davis face down on the fucking floor after that hit the fucking weight room. Max, what do you think about this?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think we got Anthony Paper, Skin, and Glass Bones Davis. I think that's his name. This guy gets touched by a feather and he's done. I'm out. I'm out 30 games, coach. I'm out 30 games. I can't play.
Get out
I
of here.
can't play.
Get out of here.
We've been talking about it for the past couple of weeks now, how he's complaining that the NBA will never give him a defensive player of the year. Because you play not even half the season.
No.
That is
No.
why.
Yeah.
Okay. You might be averaging 2 blocks a game or whatever, but in 40 games, not 82.
Yeah.
Okay. Shut the hell up and play the damn game of basketball. Look at these two crybabies together. Look at these two. I mean, and you know what? Like I said it before, I'll keep on saying it. This is just the perfect LA team for you. The guys that just flop, that act, that cry and whine. Hey, they're going to get an Academy Award soon. I guarantee it. They're going to get nominated for how often they flop and act that out on the court. I can't stand these guys. They're a bunch of wusses. Let's get tough basketball players out there again. Can we, please? Please? I want to see some blood on the court. Let's see some blood getting tough on the court. Damn it.
I will say, shockingly, Anthony Davis played a career high 76 games this year. Career high
Really?
Anthony Davis. He only missed 6 games. I'm shocked.
Okay.
I'm shocked.
Definitely shocked on that. Definitely shocked on that. Good. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad.
Career high. Career high. First time in how many years? Okay. It's been 12 years. Come on. 11.
Mm-hmm.
Next candidate for the 2024 Don't Tell Mama NBA's biggest douchebag of the year is Milwaukee Bucks guard Patrick Beverley. In Game 6 in Indianapolis, the Bucks were breaking a huddle late in the game, a timeout. A Pacers fan reportedly yelled, Cancun on 3.
What?
So like hands in the middle, like team on 3, defense on 3. That's what the Pacers fan yelled. Cancun on 3. Like you're going to Cancun. Your vacation's about to start.
I like it.
Yeah. Pat Beverly, he took offense to this, okay? He took offense. So he gets a basketball. He chucks the ball into the stands trying to hit this guy, misses, and hits an innocent lady right in the fucking face.
Oh.
Couple rows behind him. Hard, okay? Hits, bang, okay? So what happens? Pat Beverly gets up. He's asking for the ball back. The guy gives it back to him, and he fires it right back at the guy again. Okay?
That guy caught it, by the way.
Yeah.
Hit
That's
a woman,
ridiculous.
and it doubles down on it, and the guy caught it. So
yeah.
How about that?
And it was brought to another level after the game. Post-game locker room interview. A lady, I believe, working for ESPN, asked him a question, and Pat Beverly responds, asking her if she subscribes to his podcast. And she said no, that she's not a subscriber. And so then Pat Beverly asked her to leave, that she can't interview him because she's not a subscriber to his podcast. That's fucking immature, okay? Indianapolis police are looking into the matter. What do you think about Pat Beverly's candidacy for the biggest douchebag in the NBA?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. It sounds selfish, by the way. Definitely selfish. 2 reasons. Obviously, one, you're about to be eliminated by the Pacers, and
Come
you
on.
go,
Come on.
we'll talk about them in a little bit. And then you go and risk getting ejected out of a game, getting a technical foul for two extra free throws on the ball or one extra free throw, right, in the NBA, and the ball. What are you doing, man? Again, you're just focusing on yourself. It's all of these douchebags, by the way, if you're not noticing, everyone, are completely self-centered in these situations.
Good
No
call.
doubt about it.
Good call.
And I would even argue and say that they're completely self-centered in general. I think Josh Giddey and Anthony Edwards are just young and they're, but anyway, but Patrick Beverley, you're an old man now. You're an old man playing in the NBA. Okay, you know better. Okay, you're supposed to have some wisdom on the court, not chucking basketballs at girls in the second row. How's that girl, by the way? Do we know anything about her?
Yeah, innocent, wasn't even looking. So that had to hurt. That would have hurt us for sure.
Oh yeah.
Pat Beverly's 35. He's older than us, so should know better. Should know better.
Yeah, Patrick Beverley, man, what a douche. And then the immaturity of, will you subscribe to my podcast? My podcast?
Yeah.
What do you have to talk about
No.
anyway? Who the
No.
fuck? What? Like, oh, I'm going to talk about myself and how I play basketball. No one gives a shit who you are, Patrick Beverley. Like, you're not one of the big time names in the NBA. You never have been. You're a defensive player, which I can respect. I can respect defensive.
He
He locks
down.
down, but you're not a big time name, man. So, done with you.
Last candidate for the 2024 Don't Tell Mama NBA's biggest douchebag of the year is Toronto Raptors forward Jonte Porter. A league investigation found that Porter violated 3 league rules. First one, he disclosed confidential information to sports bettors. Next one, he limited his own participation in one or more games for betting purposes. And he also bet on NBA games. On March 20th, it was found that Jonte limited his participation to hit the unders on his points and rebounding props. Okay, players have points, rebounds, assists, props, three-pointers made props. He limited himself to hit the unders, okay? He played only 3 minutes in that game. Then he claimed he felt ill, okay? 3 minutes, and then he was sick. Another game, he had an eye injury. He had an eye injury in another game, okay? On April 17th, the NBA announced a lifetime ban for Jonte Porter. Max, we brought it up months ago with Shohei that the gambling – I mean, we talked about gambling last year with Iowa and Iowa State. That is just going to continue to be a topic. What do you think about a lifetime ban for Jonte Porter?
Wow. How old is Jonte, by the way? Do we know?
24.
Wow. Dude, your career is just starting. You get to play in the NBA. You get to make millions of dollars putting a ball through a hoop for a living. And what, you're bored? Are you bored? That must be what it is. Not getting enough time on the court? Well, why don't you put in the work? Why don't you get into practice and stay until you're the last person on the court? First person in the gym, last person out. Why don't you work hard to make more and play more? No, instead, let's go to a gambling addiction and bet. First of all, it's so stupid that you're betting on yourself. What a wuss.
On your unders, yeah.
Yeah, what a wuss, man.
Yeah.
What a wuss. So it only makes me think that obviously that he's not playing so he can get those bets.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
dude, how much money? I would like to know how much he was actually betting on these. How much money he'd be getting from it?
It's out there, but it wasn't more than a 1.3 million. I feel like was the yeah, claiming he felt ill and then having an eye injury in another game. Yeah, that's not like a knee injury or a back injury we could go get an MRI on. So that makes you look guilty right there, Jonte. No excuse. The integrity of the game. I mean, it just can't happen, Max. Can't happen.
No. The NBA made the right choice here because this is a guy that doesn't even want to play. He doesn't want to play in the NBA.
Bro.
So, see ya. Go overseas. Go play overseas, man. Whatever. We don't need you in the NBA. We don't want you to play. It's really a bummer, and it just goes to show you that, as an athlete, man, you guys have a privilege. You have a privilege to play the sport that you grew up playing as a child, and you get to make money.
a
and
game.
be a role model. Hopefully, I would hope that there's so little role models here in pro sports. We have a segment here on the Don't Tell Mom Sports podcast, the real role models in sports. Check it out because those are true people that give a crap not only about themselves but about the fans. They care about the fans. They care about not even fans, just people in general. Those are real athletes. You have a privilege to be something more than just an athlete, okay? Because you have this platform, and then we see people like this that do what they're doing right here. It's disgusting, and that's why he's a big douchebag, huh, Cole Breezy?
Most definitely. Let's talk about the Porter brothers real quickly. Michael Porter Jr., 25 years old, right out here in Denver. He's an NBA champion, trying to get another one. Max contract guy, averaged over 23 points in the first round. So Michael Porter Jr. is definitely the best of the brothers. He's 25. Jonte is 24. Lifetime ban for him. Another brother, Coben, 22 years old. He was a double-figure scorer for Denver in the 2022 season out here.
Oh.
Just 3 weeks ago, he was sentenced to 6 years in prison for killing a woman while driving drunk.
How long ago was this?
The accident happened, I believe, last year, but just 3 weeks ago, he was sentenced to 6 years.
Wow.
And then the youngest brother, Javon, 20 years old, averaged 16 points and 6 rebounds for Pepperdine last season. Just arrested Saturday morning on suspicion of DWI.
Wow.
Porter brothers are not doing good outside of Michael. Jonte Porter, he's up there for the Don't Tell Mama 2024 NBA's biggest douchebag of the year.
That's so sad to hear about these Porter brothers. There's got to be something going on in the home. I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead and call it out. Is the dad there? Is the mom there? Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? Because that's sad. That is sad to hear that these kids are making such incredibly terrible decisions that are going to be. This is going to be on your record for life.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Especially murdering someone.
Conscious, yeah.
That's just such a bummer to hear. Michael Porter, please don't join your brothers. Be the influence on them.
Be the leader.
Be the leader. Yes, come on.
Max, remind everybody where they can vote for the biggest douchebag of the year in the NBA.
Yes, so you can vote on Instagram and you can vote on YouTube. There's going to be shorts coming out, and there's going to be a poll that will be on Instagram as well as YouTube. Okay, so please, we want your votes. Last NFL's biggest douchebag, we had over 100 votes. Everybody, we would love to get. I mean, come on, we got 1.37 thousand subscribers. Why don't we get 1.37 votes? Damn it! Come on.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's get into a little bit of playoffs talk, Max. The NBA playoffs. Let's get an update here where the series are. There's 4 series going on right now in the second round. The Thunder are beating Dallas 1-0. Game 2's tonight. OKC became the youngest team ever to win a playoff series when they swept the Pelicans in the first round. Youngest team ever to win a playoff series. Wow. Luka, that knee doesn't look right. He doesn't have enough bursts. Unfortunately, I don't know. OKC, I think, is going to move on. Anything you got on this series?
It's a bummer to see Luka not doing too hot. I mean, Kyrie's so on and off. Like, oh, I don't feel like playing. I'll play. I don't feel like playing.
I got a birthday party to go.
I got a birthday party. Yeah. Speaking of which, speaking of another douchebag, everybody. Kyrie, so, hey, shorty, it's your birthday, Irving. He was nominated last season. Skipped 2 games to go to a birthday party. The fuck is that? These NBA players drive me nuts. Oh my goodness. But anyway, this series, okay, City, man, they got the youth, they got the skills with Shea Gilgeous Alexander. Sorry, I got it right. And the tall dude, the skinny twig.
Chet Holmgren.
The fact that he went out last year, he missed the entire season. This year, he's back and he looks great. Yeah. We already brought it up of Douchebag and Josh Giddey, but Josh Giddey's still okay. He's still a decent player. Any other big time players, Cobreeze, that I'm not tossing on OK City?
Definitely Jalen Williams, Josh Giddey, Lou Dort's locking down.
Oh, Dort's.
Yeah. Chet Holmgren, remember he was a rookie this year because he missed his whole rookie season, but he led the league in blocks along with Evan Mobley. So
nice.
That's that's the postseason. He's leading the postseason in blocks. He was tied for 4th during the season.
Still really good. Still really good.
As a rookie, yeah.
I,
So
I,
Thunder,
yeah.
things are looking up for the Thunder. No doubt, Coach of the Year, Mark Daigneault. So look out.
Yeah,
Look out.
no, I love seeing a young team
Mhm.
battle against veterans. You know,
Mhm.
it's fun to see. Fun to see.
Boston is beating Cleveland currently 1-0. Game 2 is tonight. Boston has been the best team in the East all year long. They're 14 games above the Knicks, who were the 2 seed. This is probably going to be a sweep, if not a gentleman's sweep. Porzingis is out. I don't think it matters. Boston's looking really good.
Boston's really good. You already know. You got Brown. You got Tatum, Horford. Those are
Drew
all
Holiday,
Drew.
Derek
Dude,
White.
dude. Like these are all veterans, man. Been there, done that. Look out. Look out for. I don't want
Best
to say.
defensive backcourt.
I don't want to
Best
say
defensive
NBA
backcourt.
Finals go breezy, but they want the NBA
Oh,
Finals since they went
oh,
there
2 years ago.
2 years ago, and they lost. So
I think they'll be there. I think they'll be there.
best team in the East right now, But
Mm.
we'll see because we're going to talk about another series coming up.
The other series in the East right now is the Knicks and the Pacers. Damn it, it's 2-0. Okay, Knicks have it 2-0. Pacers led the first game at halftime by, I want to say, 6. They led last night at halftime by 10. Okay, it's not like the Pacers are getting beat the whole game.
Nah.
Pacers could have won both of these, okay? Let's talk about Jalen Brunson because he's having a hell of a playoffs, Max.
Ooh, hell of a player, just in general. Damn.
Before last night, he had 4 straight 40-point playoff games. 4 straight 40-point playoff games. Only 3 guys can say that other than him. Michael Jordan had 4. Bernard King for the Knicks had 4. And Jerry West, the logo, had 6 straight. Woo.
Wow.
Brunson also became the first player ever to have 4 straight playoff games of 40-plus points and 5-plus assists. No one's ever done that 4 straight playoff games. This is a little bit of a revenge series for Jalen Brunson, Max. Rick Carlisle is the Pacers coach. But when Brunson was in Dallas, Rick Carlisle was his coach, okay?
Oh, yeah, okay.
In that Game 7 loss, 2 years ago when Brunson was there, Brunson got benched, played 12 minutes, and was an afterthought for Rick Carlisle. I think Brunson wants to stick it to him, okay? I think he wants to stick it to Coach Carlisle. Funny thing here for Rick Carlisle, his last playoff series win was that 2011 finals for Dallas. 2011.
What?
Rick Carlisle hasn't won a series since 2011. Dirk, J. Kidd.
Whoa, that is surprising. I am very surprised on that.
Yeah. Anything you got for me on Jalen Brunson?
Dude, Jalen Brunson is a shock. Because you already said it. In Dallas, he really wasn't nothing.
Came off the bench.
He was awesome at Villanova. I loved him at Villanova, but came off the bench like you were talking about. He had some big games when Luka went out for every once in a while. Don't get me wrong. But then, he comes to the Knicks. Are you freaking kidding me? He's taking over the team. He's the leader on the team. Cobrizi, this guy goes out in the second quarter, misses the entire second quarter, comes back with a bum foot. I don't know what they injected into him to make sure that he can do what he does. Rabies, nice. But ends up with 29 points.
Yeah.
I'm also shocked on the Knicks because when you look at their lineup,
it's
what?
Second and third leading scorers are Dante DiVincenzo and OG Anunoby, who I think is going to be missing game 3 with that hamstring. OG, I think, is going to be out. Mitchell Robinson missed game 2. Knicks are banged up right now.
Yeah, big time name, Julius Randle. They don't even have Julius Randle.
Nope.
Like they're banged up, but man, they're still winning. It's crazy to think if they had those guys all healthy, then maybe we're talking about potentially getting into the NBA Finals. Sure. I would like to see them against the Celtics, but if they get to the next round, I still got the Celtics, man. But Pacers, dude, you guys are looking good. You got a young team here.
Yeah.
I love Halliburton.
Tyrese.
Tyrese Halliburton's
23 years old.
Dude,
23.
Obi Toppin is an athlete, man.
Revenge series.
My goodness.
Revenge series. Knicks traded him for a bag of beans. 2 second rounders. 2 second rounders for Obi? Come on over, Obi.
Won Player of the Year in college. COVID year, right? Sheesh, that sucked.
Yep.
That sucked. I was excited about Dayton. They're going to get a 1 seed. But Obi Toppin, everyone, if you didn't see this guy did a between the legs dunk in a playoff game. The balls, dude, that guy brushed his balls, grabbed them, and then dunked that basketball because he said Tell me how my nuts taste after this words, everybody. Oh my goodness. What a beast. What a beast. That's awesome to see.
And then a great dunk by Aaron Nesmith not too long after that. Thunderous. But I don't want to fail to mention Josh Hart. He playing every second of every game. It feels like Josh Hart, the double-digit rebounds. He's having a hell of a series too. Hell of a playoffs for him. But I think don't be surprised if this is a 2-2 series, the Pacers and Knicks, after these next 2 games. Going back to Indy, I think the shots are going to be falling. The calls are going to be more on our side. Don't be surprised if this is a 2-2 series, Max.
I would love to see that. Let's see a game 7 here. Let's go all the way to game 7. Hey, because just so we're clear, I mean, this has been the NBA for a long time now. If you're up 2 games to nothing, really that means nothing. Like it's a good thing, obviously. It's obviously good, but
for sure,
I'm telling you, once you go on the home court of the other team, look out. You might be up 2-2, 3-2. Okay, because there used to be a time where you play 3 straight games away, and then you come back for 2 more. I don't know if they do that anymore. I think they might go back and forth now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, a saying is a series doesn't start until the home team loses. That's a saying.
I like that.
Another series that's 2-0, the last series to talk about, Minnesota and Denver. Minnesota came here to Ball Arena, got the first 2. Crazy, can't believe it. Even without Rudy Gobert in game 2. Wow. He was with the birth of his first child, I believe first child. So no Rudy in that game too, and still smack the Nuggets. But I want to talk about Anthony Edwards, Max. Listen up here. He had a Minnesota Timberwolves franchise playoff record, 43 points in game 1 versus Denver, 43 points of franchise playoff record. He had, before this game 2, he had 3 straight playoff games of 35 plus points, and he's only 22. Okay. There's only 3 other guys that can say that. Age 22 or younger, 35 plus points, 3 straight playoff games. It's LeBron, it's Kobe, and it's Lou Alcindor, who we now know as Kareem.
Wow.
Okay. Hell of a list right there for Anthony Edwards to be on. But let me do you one better. There's only 2 guys, age 22 or younger, to have back-to-back playoff games of 40 plus points. It's Anthony Edwards and it's Kobe Bean Bryant. Okay. Anytime you're on a list with Lou Alcindor, LeBron, and Kobe, my goodness, I'm salivating over this guy. I think he's got multiple MVPs in his future. He's going to be the face of the NBA. I'm going through it. I'm looking at young guys that might be up there. You got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. You got Luka. SGA's 25. I believe Luka's 24. I don't really know who else to throw in there. You could say Ja Morant at 24, but he's got to get...
Giannis is still young, isn't he? No? Oh, sorry, everybody. Oh, geez.
He is 29.
29? Oh, my God. Where have I been?
Yeah.
Where have I been?
I think 2015 draft class. But Wemby, of course, but I'm looking at Anthony Edwards as the future face of this league, multiple MVPs. What do you think about him being on a list with LeBron, Lou Alcindor, and Kobe?
Cobrizi, you hit it, man. You hit it. This guy might be the best player in the game soon. Not yet. Soon. Yeah, it's gonna be fun in Minnesota. You Timberwolves are looking good. Are you kidding me? I love the downtown. I love the big dogs down low and the big cat Carl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert, and then you have the guard like pick and roll like crazy. Pick and roll. You know, Carl Anthony Towns can knock down the 3-pointer too. They got a great. They got a great scenario there. That's all I got to say right now.
Yeah, they look like they could win it all. They could win it all. This year. Moving on this week on the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast, we got breaking news out of the NBA. Minnesota Timberwolves center Rudy Gobert has just won his record-tying 4th Defensive Player of the Year award. The 3-time All-Star has more Defensive Player of the Year awards than he actually does All-Star appearances. This season, he's averaging 14 points, 13 rebounds, and 2 blocks per game. The voting broke down this way. It was a landslide. Gobert had 4,333 votes.
Wow.
Wemby was runner-up with 245.
Wemby, really?
Runner-up.
As a rookie?
Oh, yeah.
Give him that.
Oh, yeah. He's got multiple he's got multiple coming. Gobert had 4,333 points, second place at 245. Bam was third with 91. Your boy Anthony Davis was fourth with 83, folks.
My boy, get out of here.
Points.
Stop.
And Herbert Jones for the Pelicans rounded out that top 5 with 14 points. We want to look at the history here because Gobert now has 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards.
Damn.
Okay. The guys with two. Sidney Moncrief for the Bucks in the 80s. Mark Eaton, a 7'4" mountain of a man for the Utah Jazz in the 80s. Hakeem Olajuwon, Dennis Rodman, Alonzo Mourning, and Kawhi Leonard. Those guys have 2. Okay. Only one guy has 3. Now that Rudy now has 4. One guy has 3. Dwight Howard. Okay. Yeah. He's got 3.
Yeah.
And 2 other guys have 4 along with Rudy. Max, can you give me either of those guys?
Oof.
4 Defensive Players of the Year awards. Rudy Gobert and 2 other guys.
How about the glove and Gary Payton?
No glove.
Damn, I thought I had you on that one. Timmy D? Tim Duncan?
No Timmy.
All right, I'm just off now.
I'll give you one. Played for your Bulls.
Played for my Bulls? What year? Scotty?
When we were younger.
When we were younger? Oh, man.
I think he won them with another team, but he ended up going to your Bulls. He won them with another team. So
man, I'm drawing blanks. I got nothing.
Big Beast Ben Wallace.
Oh, Ben Wallace. That's a good one. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Another one right out here in Denver, Colorado.
Dikembe Mutombo.
So 4 guys now have 3 guys have 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards. Rudy Gobert, Ben Wallace, Dikembe Mutombo. To finish us up here on the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast, we got more breaking news out of the NBA. Denver Nuggets center Nikola Jokic has just won his 3rd MVP award. Max, this is his 3rd MVP in the last 4 seasons. In the 1 year that he didn't win last season, he was the runner-up and he was the finals MVP and champion, okay? This guy's been the best player in the world for the last 4 or 5 years. He averaged 26.4 points per game, 12.4 rebounds, and 9 assists per game this year.
Wow.
The voting broke down like this. Jokic had 926 points. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was the runner-up with 640. You got Luka with 566, Giannis with 192, and Jalen Big Body Brunson with 142.
Wow.
Okay. Max, real quickly, I heard Shaq last night. I heard Stephen A. Smith this morning saying that, hats off to Jokic, got to respect it, but they thought SGA should have won. Do you agree with those guys, or would you have given it to Jokic?
I guess I got to know the stats of SGH. You got those stats, Cobra?
SGA, I don't, but he was balling 30 points per game at least.
Okay. Dude, Jokic he's the best player in the world. It's hard not to give him another ring or another player of the year. I think it's tight. I think it's a tight motion there, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's been coming up in the league. There's no doubt about it. This is his best season by far. So
25.
And also, I can actually see it because they got the number 1 seed. They got that number 1 seed, man.
Same record.
Same record, but they squeezed in there.
Tiebreaker.
Sure. Oof. It's a tight one, but I'm not upset about Nikola Jokic winning. No way.
Me neither. Max, Jokic becomes the 9th player with 3 or more MVPs. Can you give me any of those 8 guys that have at least 3 MVPs?
LeBron.
LeBron has 4.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan has 5.
Larry Legend.
Larry Legend has 3.
Got those guys. Kobe? No, Kobe's got 1. No. Kareem.
Kareem is the leader with 6.
Wilt
Chamberlain with 3. Right back here. You're looking for 3 more guys. 3 more guys that have at least 3 MVPs. You're on the money so far.
The mailman?
The mailman, Karl Malone, no.
Oh, damn. Thought I was on a roll. Baby. Shoot. Now I'm drawing blanks. Now I'm drawing some
3
blanks.
guys left.
Give me some hints. Now I'm interested.
One was a Celtic, one was a Laker, one was a Sixer.
Samson.
Nope.
Parrish. Robert Parrish.
Almost.
No.
Almost.
Well, squeeze me. All right, tell me the rest because I'm wasting too much time.
Bill Russell with 4.
Oh, Russell. Why am I fucking...
Magic Johnson with 3.
What am I thinking? Oh, my goodness.
You got most of them. And Moses Malone with 3.
Okay.
So
all right.
let me read the list here. Kareem with 6.
Eesh.
Michael Jordan with 5. LeBron and Bill Russell with 4. And then Larry, Wilt, Magic, Moses Malone, and Nikola Jokic all with 3. Those are the top 9 right there. So Jokic is in rare air with those guys for sure.
Go Breezy, is this the last MVP that Nikola Jokic is going to win with all this rare talent that we have now? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Wembanyama.
That's a good. I'm not going to say that's going to be the last one, but I won't be surprised. Be surprised. What is Jokic these days? Is he 28, 29?
Yeah, I think he's getting up there now.
He's 29. He's
He's still got a lot of miles on him, though, because I'll tell you right now, he doesn't jump. He doesn't really jump, okay? He just stays low and long.
First few seasons, he was coming off the bench, and we know he's not grinding and pushing his body crazy like most guys are, because he's going back home to Serbia and riding his horses and, a really rare talent that we're seeing here. He's not obsessed with basketball like maybe Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant was. He said it's just something I'm good at. It's not everything to me. It's just something I'm good at. So really rare kind of talent we're seeing here in Denver, Colorado. So lucky to be watching this guy.
Last thing about Nikola Jokic, he almost reminds me of Tim Duncan. I'm telling you.
Fundamentals,
Tim Duncan,
footwork.
Yes, because my favorite NBA player of all time, Tim Duncan, the big fundamental. Yes, footwork, the fundamentals, keeps his mouth shut.
Yeah.
Okay. He's around his teammates. He makes his teammates better. He's funny with his teammates. He goofs around with them. He makes he's fun. He's fun with his coach, and he doesn't yell at the ref. Maybe Tim Duncan maybe got one or I don't know. Like I could probably count on my hand how many technical fouls Tim Duncan got. I know he got tossed out once, and even the referee apologized.
From on the bench.
From on the bench, and the referee even apologized. Said, "Oh, that was my bad. You didn't deserve that." Nikola Jokic, you remind me of Tim Duncan just because of your I don't know. Like he has other priorities other than basketball as well. Like you said, his horses. Tim Duncan, it was his children. Okay, so I love the guy. I'm not saying he's surpassing Tim Duncan for me because Tim Duncan's my favorite player of all time. Got a jersey. I should have wore that today. Should have wore it
next week.
Yeah.
Max, that's going to do us here this week on the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast. All NBA episode for all our NBA fans out there. But, moving forward, we're going to be talking baseball. We're going to be talking Olympics coming up.
Olympics.
Definitely more NBA playoffs.
Oh, say, can you sing? Can't wait. I'll be standing up for that.
You are pumped, damn it. You are pumped.
I love the Olympics, man.
Hell yeah. I'm excited myself. Max, anything else from you? Get us out of here. Take us home.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out to the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast tonight. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as you've already been doing. I'm not even asking for too much because you're already doing it. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate it. Let's see if we can get to 1.4 thousand by next week. I think it's doable. Go Breezy, with these NBA playoffs going around, I hope you're not getting too sweaty. How drenched is that Indiana t-shirt with you guys going down 2-0?
A little wet, but like I said earlier, don't be surprised if this next Pacers series is going to be 2-2 here in a few days. Pacers with a halftime lead in both games. You know, just not being able to finish, not being able to guard fucking Jalen Brunson. I think we got to switch up that matchup. I don't think Nembhard can guard him. Put Nesmith on him. Put fucking Siakam on him. Got to switch him up. But a little bit wet. I'm excited for this Pacers game. What is it? Saturday? Game 3 Saturday, I believe. Look out.
Wow. Go Breezy. Are you going to get a Tyrese Halliburton jersey if they win? If they go to the Eastern Conference Finals?
If they go to the Eastern Conference Finals, I'll get a jersey shirt or a jersey of Tyrese. 23 years old. Look out.
Yeah. Cobrazy, I went to, last thing here. I went to TJ Maxx. I'm sorry, I went to TJ Maxx yesterday. The jersey that they had there, they had an authentic retro Mike Bibby Memphis Grizzlies jersey. I almost got it, but I'm like, I am not a Mike Bibby fan, and I am not a Grizzly fan. Why? I picked it up. The teal. It's got the grizzly bear on it. You know, I put it on. I'm looking at myself.
Put it on. You didn't take it home?
Put it on. I looked at myself, and Claudia, my wife comes up to me. She says, "You want it? You want it?" I was like, I'm not even a Mike Bibby fan. What am I doing?
You had it on?
I had it on. I thought about it.
Felt right? Did it feel right?
It was nice. It was nice on the pecs. You know, I've been working on these pecs lately.
Doing extra pecs?
Yeah, a lot of pecs lately.
More than other things?
Just like my Harambe shirt. Harambe!